Hey everybody, it's Kalymnios here, author of the book Thought Gym and founder of thoughtgym.com. Today what I want to talk to you about is timeless belief, if you like. It was Einstein that first postulated and theorized really that time is relative. By that he meant that two different people at different parts could see the same event and believe that it happened at a different time. And in fact, he also said that the faster you travel, and this is at super high speeds, not like on the motorway, but like close to the speed of light, then time slows down. So therefore time is relative to the person. And why am I telling you this? This isn't a physics lesson, okay? So you don't have to know anything more than that. I'm telling you this because it reminds me of a story that I heard about some miners that were trapped underground for a length of time. This isn't the famous 33 Chilean miners from 2010, but it was a bit earlier than that. And what had happened is that they'd been trapped under this mine for a certain amount of time, and they only had a certain amount of oxygen in there that would help them survive, which was much shorter in duration than the rescue workers could actually get to them. So what happened is there was one person, and only one person, who had a watch. And he would then just be calling out to the time to the people, saying, you know, we've been in here for 5 hours, we've been in here for a day and 2 days, until the rescue workers came. And what was really remarkable was that what happened at the end is that when they got rescued, they all walked out alive, except for one person. That was the person who was reading the time. And the reason for that was because he had been telling them that they'd been in there for 10, 12, 15 hours or a couple of days, whatever it was, whereas in actual fact they'd been in there a hell of a lot longer. Why am I telling you this story? The reason I'm telling you that story is because how we believe about our interaction with a certain situation, environment, will determine how we respond to it. So they believed that they had plenty of oxygen, they were relaxed, they probably weren't hyperventilating as much, they just were breathing normally or whatever it might have been. I'm not sure on the physical nature of what happened there, but the point is that how they believed the environment was set up for them determined the result that they got. The reason I'm telling you this is because if you have a certain belief inside of you about that your health is going to be no good for the rest of your life, or it's going to be impossible to change, or it's too hard, if you hold this, then everything that you do will then serve to substantiate and reinforce that belief that you have, and will create your reality, if you like. But when I go for a challenge, be that like climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, cycling to Paris, or heading to Everest Base Camp, I don't go with the belief that, oh, what if I don't make it, or what if it's too hard, or I don't think I can do it, oh, it's going to be really challenging, I'm going to have loads of accidents. Well, I don't go with that belief, because if I went with that belief, I will start to manifest that as my reality, really. I'll start to not experience it in the way that I could do had I held a different belief. I won't train for it in the same way. I'll always be entering that with a belief that I'm not going to do it, or I'm going to have a tough time in it. The reality is, yes, you might end up having quite a tough time of it, but what will really happen is that you enter that with a belief that you can do it, you'll find that you can succeed a lot easier than if you enter it with a belief you can't do it. So my point in this entire thing is, what are these beliefs that you've been having here which are helping or hindering you in certain ways, especially when it comes to your health and also other ways in your life? That's all for this week. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. It's been fantastic chatting with you today, and I hope to hear from you soon. I will see you on the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.